From Warrior Arena in Brighton, Massachusetts, it's Boston Bruins Alumni Hockey as the Boston Bruins Alumni take on the Light Foundation All-Stars in a game to benefit the Light Foundation. Hello, everyone. I'm John Horrigan, joined by the president of the Boston Bruins Alumni, Mr. Frank Simonetti. Frank, Matt Light, All-Pro tackle with the New England Patriots, Super Bowl champ, our 10th year. What a fantastic partnership this has been.
Yeah, I think he's a 3-time Super Bowl champion with the New England Patriots. We love this event, Johnny. 10th anniversary. The Light Foundation helps kids create the proper mindset and character for growing up, and they do a lot of outdoor camps, a lot of outdoor wilderness type stuff, and Matt is very involved in the program, and we are so happy to be doing this game again.
Quick 10 years. We're just before the holidays. It's been a marvelous 24-25 season so far. We're just about halfway, but last week, the 2011 Stanley Cup champs, something special.
John, a lot of people put many hours into this game. Well, we brought back 14 members of the 2011 Stanley Cup championship team, and Rich Peverly showed up at the end of the night. So let's call it 15 members showed up to participate in the game to benefit the Warrior for Life Fund here at Warrior Arena. You couldn't fit another body in this rink. Warrior Arena did a great job, and I need to give a shout out to the Boston Bruins Foundation, TD Garden, because it was a weekend full of events. We brought some Gold Star families in, and everybody bent over backwards to make this event a wonderful one for all people involved, fans, players, 2011 guys, and they had a ball, and rumor has it we might try to run it back next year, Johnny.
A shout out to Mama Bear Karen Wadowski as well.
Oh, Karen does. She's part of the community relations team. She does a great job coordinating everything on the back end, so hats off to Karen, yes.
So, circling back to this game, Matt, over the years, we did this through COVID once upon a time, wearing masks, going 4-on-4. We won't go any deeper than that, but Rob Ninkovich showed up, so I'm wondering if there's any ex-players showing up. Who knows? We know Bobby Loffredo wearing big number 2. He's also been the spearhead behind this, along with Margaret and her public relations team.
Yeah, Bobby's on the board now, the Light Foundation, and he earned it through doing great work, supporting Matt in running these games and some other events that he's involved with. Bobby is a very detailed person, so this game is going to come off great. Drones have been in the news a lot lately. Bobby usually has a drone floating around above us during the game. It provides wonderful footage. So, yeah, it's one of the best run games we have each season.
I've loaned him my mother's ship. By the way, I have to be back on board by 6 tonight. And finally, our sponsors, Chick-fil-A of Massachusetts and New Hampshire, done a fabulous job.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A is with us every game, either in person or by helping us give out offer cards for free food to the patrons who come to our games, and they have just been wonderful. And James & Whitney Co., Johnny, Maine and New Hampshire's premier roofing and exteriors contractor, they're all over our games as well. They come in, they lean in like Chick-fil-A and help a few charities each year, and we love partners like that want to get involved in the people we are helping. We have the best partners, and there's a number of others, and another pregame we'll run down the lineage of all of our sponsors, but we have some great people supporting our organization.
So happy holidays to all of our fans. We're just moments away from the start of Boston Bruins Alumni Hockey. Stay with us. I'm joined by Tuukka Rask, 15-year NHL veteran, Stanley Cup champ, 3-time Stanley Cup finalist, the Bruins' all-time leader in games and wins in both regular season and playoffs. He's one of the finest forwards in the history of the Boston Bruins alumni team. But today, Tooks, you're coaching.
I'm coaching. I'm on the IR. It's a little bit of different reason than my playing days. I got my hair down, so this is the alumni injury list that I am on. But I'm looking forward to coaching.
Now, if you had our hip replacement line playing, you'd be ripping your new hair out.
Exactly. That's coming up next.
Yeah. How's it going with you and the kids and your adaptation? You know, you've been out of league for a couple now. It's been good, right? Assimilating into the civilian lifestyle.
It has its challenges, but having 3 kids definitely keeps me busy enough. I'm trying to mix in some golf and a little work here and there, but 2.5 years now, almost 3 actually, so starting to get used to it.
A lot of golf as well, because you are a scratch golfer.
Not scratch, but single digit.
So today, in terms of, we look at all the players, we got 3 Mullins in the lineup today. Clark Donatelli is back from Slovakia after coaching 1 game, and then we see a lot of the old faces and the old familiars, so you'll be mixing the lines up today, right?
Yeah, we're going to see what we come up with Bomber, but we got definitely some youth in there. We got some veteran leadership. and get to see guys coming up from overseas too. I guess he had a short coaching stint over there, but glad to see he's back.
We're looking forward to Tuukka Rask, Bruins all-time leader in games and wins. I'm joined by three-time Super Bowl champion Matt Light, former tackle with the New England Patriots, all-decade team. Matt, this is the 10th. Hold on one sec. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Matt, 10 years. Don't know what that was all about. 10 years doing this game, a quick 10, huh?
You know, it's amazing. I mean, I look back on the different places that we've hosted this event, but here at Warrior Ice has been phenomenal. I love coming back here. It is a reunion. I get to see the guys in the locker room. I get to see the Light heroes. We're going to be taking the ice. We have the kids at the intermission. I mean, I'm not a skilled athlete by any stretch of the imagination. I know that doesn't look like something that would come out of my mouth as a guy that used to play a sport, but you can look at me and see that I wouldn't do well on this ice, but I do love watching this competition each and every year, man.
And we have some great participants this year. We have not only Tuukka Rask, former goaltender, but also soon-to-be Hall of Fame, Zdeno Chara.
You know, Chara's a guy that amazes me. I've been able to establish a relationship with him over the last few years, and, you know, there's so many similarities between Zdeno and what he does and what he did and how he approached the game to what we did in the football realm. And it's been fun to get to know him, get to know the other guys that come out here. And I got to tell you, there's a brotherhood in this alumni that is really cool. We don't necessarily have that in football, but what you guys have here is really special.
Families, they can chirp each other, knock each other down. I mean, you give Bobby Loffredo the business, right?
Well, hey, by the way, talk about chirping. Loffredo could chirp with the best of them, but he has shared, you know, Marshy's been doing pretty good here recently, so I'm learning a lot more about this game, and I may even start learning how to chirp a little bit myself.
At one time, for the Life Foundation, you had a hunting competition. Right now, I mean, them drones need to be taken down, bro.
Well, there's all kind of hunting these days. Apparently in New Jersey, you know, there's flying objects that we ought to be looking for. Here in Boston and right downtown today, I think we're safe.
Great. Talk about the Light Foundation again. This has been our 10th year in this partnership, a fabulous organization dedicated to children.
Yeah, you know, we work with kids from across the country, and our goal is this, right? Just be a mentor, walk alongside them, teach them the things that we think are really important, and they center around leadership. So the Light Foundation Leadership Academy is something that we've developed over the last 23 years, and we challenge kids, we get them outside their comfort zone, we do a lot of outdoor-based programming, and we bring a lot of our programming here to the Northeast, but we bring kids from around the country to our facility in Ohio, and, you know, look, it's something my family and I are very proud of. We love doing it. It's a mission that is more lifestyle than anything else. And look, the people that poured into me that said, hey, I'm going to take this idiot and try to make something out of him, thank God they did it, right? Whether it was coaches, mentors, people within my church, people within my family. And, you know, that's what this represents too. I mean, this game is so cool because it is about the families. Like, you're going to see in the stands kids having a great time, watching a game that they love, and that's what we represent through the Life Foundation. We just want kids to have passion, find their passion, enjoy what they do, love what they do, and be great people.
In the event, you have something new about drawing a puck at the end of the game for some great prizes. Talk about that.
Yeah, so this mystery locker is something that we did an event earlier this year. It was a huge success. So $5,000 worth of value. We have jerseys. We have all kind of cool sports memorabilia, signed stuff. And it's in a locker, so somebody's taking the entire locker home, and they may spend only $1 to do it. So fun, a lot of cool prizes here, a lot of Christmas wish list items I think we're going to get fulfilled today. And overall, raising money for the Light Foundation and the work we do, it's always about the people, though. We have great people who work with these kids, so the money raised today will go to benefit that.
For the folks watching today, how do they get a hold of the Light Foundation?
Yeah, go to mattlight72.com. That's our website. Check out our programs, check out our events, and hopefully come out to this one next year for the 11th annual.
Great. We're just moments away from the start of today's game. This is three-time Super Bowl champion Matt Light. Okay. I'm joined by defenseman and co-event coordinator Bobby Loffredo. Big number 2. It's a rite of passage for each year. Bob, good to see you, pal.
You too, John. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Always a pleasure.
That was a Trump handshake. You just broke my
I'm
wrist.
a little nervous. Never did this before.
No, you're one of our great sponsors. You put together motivational films. You do motivational talks. Unfortunately, none of them have worked.
No,
I think you beat us once.
We did beat you once. We sold our soul to the devil. You outshot us pretty good. And I don't balk ever, never let that go. So, and all my motivational talks and videos have got our ass kicked pretty good out here. So.
There you go. 10 years. Could you have imagined that we do a 10-year partnership?
No.
Just like that.
Just like that in a blink. And you guys have been a great partner. Up to this point, 9 years in, we're a niche under $500,000 this year. I think is going to be our record-breaking year. We got a sellout crowd here. Don't tell Marissa, but I think we actually overpacked the place, so we'll see what happens. And the fundraiser's looking good. I want to thank my family for all the support that they've given me. It's a lot of work on them, especially with the little kids. And we have the same group of guys every year that they come out and they work and they do whatever it takes for this foundation and come out and play this game. I'm pretty hot on them. They have a minimum to raise, and they hit their number. And if they don't, they get cut day of. It's pretty sad.
Second longest relationship the Boston Bruins alumni have. Another one, 23 years. Sweet way to go there. I will be of this earth is another question. But this game originated in Providence on the campus of Providence College. Right. I do remember our final one. You said 2019. I had vertigo that I saw 3 hockey games. And I chose to call the center one. But a lot of memories back there too.
Yeah, we had great times. We've gone through a change in the Bruin alumni roster too. We had. From Nifty and those folks down to, Chara and Rask, we were in the middle of that torch handoff, and hopefully we could do another 13 and catch that 23.
Yeah, now you're not going to even meet up with Chara. I guess you're going to pack it in. No, but I'm sorry.
My goal today is to be as far away from Chara on the ice as possible. He plays lefty, I play lefty. When he comes in the zone, I get off the ice, and when they go in the zone, I stay in the neutral zone.
Honor the bubble of Char. Great.
Yeah, he toe dragged me once, and he was a zip code away when he was done.
Yeah. So, Bobby, I just, again, on behalf of all the Boston Bruins alumni fans, the Boston Bruins alumni family, thank you so much for all the work that you've done in the partnership. You're a good friend. It's a good organization. Please, folks, help out the Light Foundation.
Yeah, please. We mattlight72.com. We do some great work for local communities, and as a board member, I get to see it firsthand, and couldn't be prouder than be part of this great organization. And also want to thank the Bruin alumni for what they do. They've helped out many charities in the area, and this wouldn't be possible without them. So,
I would love a goal out of you, at least an apple.
That's adorable.
Here we go, Bobby Loffredo.
Thanks, John.